sucker ass nigga. Told him I just keep praying, cause I knew I be sinning. Hope before I died and my whole team winning. Drinking black, hit it, thanking God for the switches. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I'm just trying to get my bread right, so I tell them haters, yeah, fake niggas in my face, that's a motherfucking head. I just gonna say my grades, if they cross me, I'ma eat it. Life is just a competition every time I'm trying to beat them. Yeah, the shoes probably blue, but the t-shirt black. So the niggas full of lies, baby, I just spit back though. I just speak my mind on this bitch like yak. Turn around, let me hit the deep like that. Can't trust these niggas cause you know they might sell out. Can't trust these bitches cause you know they might bill out. Bury me with some switches in my old white Lincoln. Bury me with a fifth and a half a zip of stickers. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pockets bigger. Maybe I stayed on my grind, ain't no stopping the nigga. Yeah, I stayed on my shine and be watching the nigga. Trying to go the whole year without popping the nigga. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Before I died and my whole team winning. Hoping I don't fall to another nigga snitching. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Hoping before I died and my whole team winning. Looking black headed, thanking God for the switches. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I just hope the Lord bless me, cause I know it ain't promised. I here by myself, so I know these niggas wonder. Made a few mistakes, so sometimes I repent. Mad at the world, so sometimes I just vent. Steady chasing all my dreams, trying to ball like Michael. Stuck up in this hood like a damn white cycle. Cops pull me over, I just hope it's a test. Cause cops killing niggas, I just hope I ain't next. Look, a lot of niggas pussy and you know I'm gon' slam. My brother told me don't hustle cause you know they gon' tell it. Riding through this motherfucker clean like the priest. Strapped in this motherfucker like the police. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pockets bigger. Yeah, I stayed on my grind, ain't no stopping me, nigga. Yeah, I stayed on my shine and be watching the nigga. Trying to go the whole year without popping the nigga. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. I be slow before I died and my whole team winning. Hoping I don't fall to another nigga snitching. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas. I just keep praying cause I know I be sinning. Hoping before I died and my whole team winning. Looking black headed, thanking God for the switches. Yeah, we finna ball on these sucker ass niggas.
Man, what's up? What's up? What's happening? What's up? What's up? Like the motherfucking Mexicans will say, what's happening? So what's happening with y'all, man? I tell you one thing, it's colder than a bitch up here. That's for damn sure. What up, Cleveland? But man, you know, I'm telling you, ever since, you know, the pushback, the key one, acting like he ain't, you know, around here giving a whole testimony on motherfucking Facebook and fucking YouTube and Instagram, like he ain't around here giving a, you know, a whole confession and who did this and did that, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I just feel deep in my heart, man, that hey, shit ain't looking good, man. I done kind of had a different outlook of how everything is going. You know what I mean? Like say for instance, like you know that the shit that these mugs out here doing online, man, you can't do that, man. And you got an open murder case. Who the fuck does these things? Who does these things? Kind of strange to me. But make sure y'all hit the like button coming in. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you do so. Everything I say on this page is alleged. Everything is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I have no ill will or no malicious intent about anything that I say and discuss on here that is entertainment and educational purposes only. Fair use is in effect. But boy, y'all, if y'all didn't catch that last night, man, I'm talking about all the way to 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning, man, going live over there, fucking around with sin, and yeah. It was one of them lies, man. It was one of them lies. When I tell you, man, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, bruh, this shit can't be real. But hey, this is what they do in the Mode 3 sector. This is what they do, when it comes to what happened to Mode 3 and whether or not Mode 3 really gonna actually get any type of justice. Whether or not he gonna get any type of justice, man. And it's kind of fucked up because last night, as I'm listening, I'm just listening, I'm listening. I'm on the panel door and I'm listening. And I'm gonna tell you what it sounded like to me. And what I think is the entire issue when it comes to Mode 3 and, like I say, the Triple D revenge, man, that's exactly what that shit was. Revenge on Mode 3. All bullshit aside, y'all. All bullshit aside. It was the Triple D revenge on Mode 3. What that goddamn Tulsa at? What Tulsa ass at? I know you in the bushes somewhere. Man, listen. Tulsa didn't let CEO Dre have a break. But in the end, it was just like, we understood, everybody understood, what I'm saying, what time it was. At one point, it seemed like CEO Dre and Rain, it's like, bro, everybody, it just feels like everybody was just scamming, man, just waiting on Mode 3 to pass away. That's what the fuck it seemed like to me. That's what it seemed like to me. And I know we done heard this story, before where, CEO Dre was like, shit, man, I pretty much had the rights to everything with Mode 3 because I had him on contract. I had him on paperwork. So whatever was out there, it was going to come to me. But me being a stand-up, OG, because I don't, first of all, he say, man, I got love for Mo 3, man, even though we had our issues, but at the same time, man, I'm going to just do right by the little homie, man, because, he gone, man. He ain't here. He gone. And I'm going to get what I'm going to get, but I'm still going to do right by the homie, right? So he was like, yeah, man, Coach God had come over, you know what I'm saying? And, we're telling him like, yeah, man, come on, Dre, man, just chill out, man. Rain gonna do right by us, man, and this and that there, and, so far and so on. And I be damn, man. We all know what happened with that. We all know what happened with that. That shit went sour in 30 days. Then you got Dre come out with recordings that he done recorded, Rain talking about how he finessed and, he really didn't give a fuck about nothing that Cole Gotti had going on. And, he just wanted to get his hands on that music and make sure that at the end of the day, he was straight. And that's what it all seemed like it boiled down to, man. It really ain't nothing that we can, man, we can sit up here and talk about who took Mo 3 out, man. I feel all these motherfuckers took Mo 3 out. That's what it feels like. It feels like every last one of these motherfuckers took Mo 3 out. But I will say this though, it might sound like everybody was on some old, janky shit and and you know, was really all about themselves, which they were. But for CEO Dre to sign over the rights and you know do what Cole God asked him to do, I mean, I guess you take it how you want to take it. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga didn't have to do it, but he did it. And it may be more to that. You know, he also was talking about how, you know, motherfuckers had big, you know, insurance policies. Big insurance policies. Everybody collected, man. Hold on, I'm trying to I'm pulling up this right now. Last night. What up? What up, Oli? Hey, I seen what you put up in the box. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah, I don't believe he do either because of all the shit that they did when they went to court and this and that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe so either. But do I believe that all them niggas got paid? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All of them. Every last one of them. Yeah, but you know what though? We know, and you know what? Drake, he did stress that on how you know he had words and the things he was saying. You know what I'm saying? How their relationship was towards you know the end before Mo3 passed away. You know what I'm saying? He talked about that. It seemed like I said, it just seemed like everybody had their hands stuck in the cookie jar. And at the end of the day, the snake outsnaked all of them. That's what it came down to. Everybody had their hand in the cookie jar, and the snake outsnaked all of them. See, when Dre was talking, it was like it was fun and games between him and Rain. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was just fun and games. Like everything was fun and games. It wasn't no real life beef. I don't believe. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't have no real life beef. I don't feel that way. I just feel like motherfucker, everything they had going on was all about fun and game. You say he was telling you say he was saying that on the panel as he was mentioning three, not him telling the story about the money 3 he was referring to 3 and being in that had nothing to do with talking about the past. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm actually, man, I don't know own the rights to this. I'm pretty sure Sin don't mind me sharing some of my footage. Let me share my screen right quick, man. This was a good live though, man. I thought it was a good live, but you know how we do. And she got, and look, Sin she had the perfect title. I think shit. Dre talked about all them motherfuckers bad. Honestly, let's see what we at right here. Let's see what we at.
It's time. It's a thing called time, dates, and places. You
Hold on, let's go back.
I mean, he was going. I was like, nah, why? What's up? She say, ads kept been emailing you about Mo3. I say, for real? So when I went in there, I seen that all his royalties was still up under my old company. So when I went in there, they sent me a letter and they asked me, do I want to release the rights to Mo3 music to Remington Records? And I didn't know who the fuck Remington or Lexington or whatever the fuck it. I think that's Rainwater, Lexington. And when they asked me that, I told them, I said, well, hold on, because I don't know what's going on. So when I got my partner involved, my lawyer, he said, well, what's going on? You own the royalties for Mo3 music, and the label's trying to get it from under your name. So I told him, give me my 20%, and they could do what the fuck they wanted to do with it.
Well, let me pause right there, too. I got to ask y'all something in the chat, though. How many fucking names do this nigga got? You know what I'm saying? I done heard about 3 different companies. When it comes to Rain Productions, I done heard at least 3 of them. I feel honestly like all these different LLCs and shit that they got out there, they janky as fuck. I'm just gonna keep it real. All the motherfuckers janky. All of them. Mo, what are you talking about? It's past this point here though, right? But let's just keep going.
That's exactly what I told him. Now, insurance money, it probably was some out there. I wouldn't give a fuck though, because I ain't never needed money.
What up, Doran?
I used to take Mo3 shopping. Mo3 didn't have shit. And I knew he was gonna blow up, but he didn't have shit. I ain't never. Look, let me show you something. I'm gonna show you a video. Look, it's me at 3. It's me taking him shopping. Nobody's seen this video. You can post this bitch if you want to. I wouldn't give a fuck. Rainwater he was leeching. And I was involved, taking care of that boy. That nigga lived in my studio. You did? Mm-hmm. Rainwater, he needed Mo3. Had Mo3 changed his life, right? Mo3 saved him. Yeah, Mo3 saved him. He didn't save me. I saved him.
Hold on. Let me go down a little bit further. I don't know if this is why. I think this is why I came in at up here. Let me see what you're talking about. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. I think this where this nigga start talking bad.
Hi, I'm Dustin.
Oh, he started talking bad about Rain as soon as he hit the motherfucking hit the panel up here. Hold on.
This man murder.
What the fuck is that? Who is that with the pot? Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. Okay. I must have missed that part right there. With the pile and shit. God.
Oh, this nigga had no respect for Rainwater whatsoever.
What
Rainwater so big down. You know, he just talked to him so bad.
What the fuck is going on here, man? Hold on, let me go back to that shit, man. Hold on. That's crazy, man. I must have missed that part. That's why, hey, man, I accept your apology too, brother. I was like, man, this nigga going off on me. I ain't said 2 words to the nigga.
I thought you that nigga on the phone a while ago on the gospel with these women on the phone like
no, he been hung up.
Yeah, but
I'm saying,
the only thing pissed me off when a nigga wasn't nowhere around 3, they talk. Like Ryan talking about 3. If 3 would have ever pointed a gun on me, he'd have died that day, nigga.
No, that's that powder. We be on that powder.
And that's what he mad at. He gonna call me and I got it recorded talking about, Dre, I don't want to talk to you because you gonna
yeah.
Say me and Finesse doing powder.
Nigga, we gotta take a line. Take a breath. Let's take a line right quick.
Hey, I didn't understand that right there, man. So let me get this straight here, though, right? Let me get this straight. So from what I got out of that part of that conversation too was that allegedly Rain played with his nose a lot. That's what they saying? Because I'm lost. I think out of that whole little riffraff right there, I ain't know if they were playing or they for real. Was they for real about that? Shit just crazy. But let me find it though. Hold on.
Can't say that so monetized.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Oh,
see,
I was gonna say, who was this with that shit all up on their face like that?
hold on, see, let me,
Nigga, we over here on the sidelines.
Go ahead, Dre.
hold on, let me see if I can get this thing for you. What this nigga talking about?
Damn.
He mad at me because I told it. I commented on this shit that him and Finesse doing powder. I said, why you mad? Yeah, Dre.
I'm trying to. Hey, Dre, what
Ain't
type of
nothing wrong
nigga?
with it.
Dre, what type of nigga? What type of nigga cuss out his homeboy mama?
Mama say, if these people don't see, okay, number one is this what Rain mad about. I'm traveling over here. Let me take y'all down through there, seeing. I'm traveling over here in North Dallas by the President George Bush toll road. I ain't gonna say exactly where. You know, I don't want to say the nigga spot. I pull up in the gas station.
Shit, where's that? I might need another 8-ball in a minute. Hold on.
No, hold on.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Quit tripping. I'm trying to hear this here.
Let me tell you what happened. So I pull up in the gas station. So the nigga see me. I'm flexing, you know, when I'm driving. So, you know, he feel like I'm a plug or something with you. I don't fuck with no dope. Nigga come up to me. We talking. I get a little 3-5 from the nigga for my girl because she smoked. Bam. We get to chopping it up. And then I tell the nigga to follow me on the gram. He followed me on the gram. He say, oh, you know Mo3, you know Rain? I say, yeah, I know him. So we get to running down through there. This on my dead mom, on my dead brother life. My chick even heard it. I say, can I record you? He say, yeah. That nigga say, watch this. Pulled his phone open, showed me the text message, Rainwater buying coke from him. I said, you for real? He said, hell yeah. He said, he come over here and go sometime. I let him snort his lines in the crib over here off President George Bush, Preston Road. I say, man, so niggas been telling me, and I've been around Rain for many years, and Mo3 even told me that he did line, but I never saw him. I said, you ain't got nothing, man. Show me something. That's when he opened the phone, showed me the text. Rain telling him he gonna pull up. I say, what he be getting? He say, shit, he'll come spend 100, 8-ball. He just, you know.
So listen, man. Like even when I was listening to that part, right, just about that part of the game, is that relevant though? Because the nigga like to get his nose dirty, allegedly. Would that make him a bad person if he got a habit? I'm just asking. That make you evil, or you just be talking outside of your neck? It just something like it just feels strange. Mo, you ain't found it yet. It just feel like it just feels strange that these niggas, man. Dre said they talk all the time. So why? I guess this is what everybody been doing, acting like everybody fucking mad at everybody. Everybody act like they mad at everybody around here. That's what I don't understand. But according to Dre, he say he ain't got no side. He say he ain't you know, he ain't mad at nobody because you know he know everybody on both sides. And you know I don't see no problem with that shit. What up, Queen? If that's how the nigga feel, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he did know all of them. I mean, evidently he know all of them. But the fact of it is that all these interviews, y'all, check this out though. This is my point I was getting to though. All these interviews, right? All this shit that was said last night, all the shit Q1 saying, all the shit, you know, the other niggas that's down there and told and said this and that there. I just feel like they trying to throw the case. Yeah. And Shay, that's real shit. All them motherfuckers were grimy. And you know, I think they took advantage of Mo3 because he didn't know no better. I think everybody took advantage of Mo3 because he didn't know any better about the business. And guess what? That's what, happened to Mama Nicole. You know what I'm saying? Three Mama. They took advantage of her because she didn't know the business. It was like deja vu all over again. Everybody took advantage of the situation when it came to Mo3. And I guess they were right about one thing. Everybody seen the potential. Everybody felt he was gonna succeed. But in the end, no, I don't think nobody had their best interest when it came to him due to him not knowing, him not understanding the business part of the entertainment world. If when you listening to a lot of these people talk, that was around Mo3, they talk about the savage part of him. They talk about the savage part in him. They don't never, not that I heard about, talk about, the good in him for his anything he did when it came to rapping or outside of rapping, outside of what other things he did besides outside that studio. But you got to be a cold-hearted motherfucker though, man. You got to be a cold-hearted motherfucker though, right? To just take everything, man. And I honestly think like everybody got a piece. If you look, even though Trap and them was on the other side, they still got a piece of the money, of the pie. Cause guess what? Trap music streamed a lot because everybody wanted to hear what the fuck he had to say, right? Right? Everybody wanted to hear what the fuck he had to say. Nobody had no good intentions when it came down to him when he was just a young jit out there. It's like everybody had some evil intentions when it came to Mo3 and
if you're in need of a car but have bad credit.
When it came to Mo3 and like I said, I personally I don't feel like they knew he was gonna blow up like that. But I do feel like once it did happen, everybody started to really hate him. Because they, you know how it is. Even right now, in some of y'all lives, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple motherfuckers that thought y'all weren't gonna be shit. Yeah. Oh, Rain didn't benefited. He didn't benefited so much off the death of Mo3, man. It's unreal. Listen. Here go the fucked up part. As fucked up as it was to where they took this boy life, right? To have a movie premiere right? And in big bold letters, you got Brandon Rainwater, executive producer, a Triple D Revenge. Then all of a sudden that shit gone. Somebody else's name and took the place of, his name and whoever else's name was up there. I think Bebe name was on there. I just feel like all them motherfuckers ran a scam to get paid off the death of Mo 3. Now, see, when you talk, matter of fact, let's go there right quick. Let me show y'all some. So when you talk about, I'm gonna come back to that shit too, with Dre. No, the first direct ain't no. Miss old boy, he didn't direct that movie. But anyway, hold on. Then Mo 3 brother come in the picture after he was gone, and why he got more rights to speak on Mo 3 behalf and not his mother. I don't think she want to talk. I don't think she want to talk about this shit, man. What up, Lady MT 901? What up, Big Scott? Hey, let me ask y'all something, man. For real, before I even go here right quick. What we gonna do today? We gonna fuck off and we gonna sit and act like no shit. And look, Molly, I still ain't took them hoes off the motherfucking the board. Cause I feel them hoes played a major part as well. But check this out, man. Before I even say another fucking word, right? I need y'all to hit the like button. Between Facebook and YouTube, we got over 100 some people up in here. I need y'all to hit the like button. Also, man, quit hating on me like that. I need any type of super chats or cash outs, man. Don't hate on me like that. I've been throwing y'all some shit, man, but I've been holding back some shit too. So make sure y'all support the channel and don't be on no hating shit like that, man. Make sure y'all show some love to the channel, man. It's funny how it's funny how and I know this some hating ass shit to say, but I'm gonna say it though. It's funny how motherfuckers sit up there and play and throw fake ass characters out there and shit. Motherfuckers believe all that dumb ass shit, and this is the entertainment that motherfuckers support. But I get it though. Motherfuckers like bullshit. I understand. Well, let me go on and just do what I'm gonna do and get up out of here, man. I don't like that shit, man. I feel like Mo 3, man. That motherfucker ain't got the best interest in my motherfucking platform. That's what I'm talking about, man. Salute to the fucking $5 goddamn super chat, man. We need plenty more to go up there, man. We need a couple more of them to go up there. Well, we all know Josh was on some bullshit. And like Trav said, man, they weren't fucking with them big booty hoes anyway. Ugly big booty hoes and shit. Well, hey, whoa, that's what I've been trying to tell these motherfuckers. But see, I want to go there. I be holding so much shit in that I want to say. But man, motherfuckers be hating on me like a motherfucker, man. This be every fucking live, bro. And the same people support the channel. I don't never see nobody else motherfucking support the channel, man. No super chats or motherfucking cash outs. It's the same motherfucking people. But a motherfucker be hating like a motherfucker. Let me pull this nigga up right quick. So if you go and you look at you look at Triple D Revenge, right? You look at Triple D Revenge, and I know. Let me pull up Triple D Revenge right quick. The credits. Hold on. Let me share my screen. All right. So check this out, right? And you pull up the Triple D Revenge, right? And when you go to before I even say that. So listen, I think so nobody thinks it's weird that the police never told the public how many times 3 was shot. That's normal info they put out for victims. We hear it every day, just not with 3. I think sometimes too, man, it's like on the wishes of the parents or the whoever got I guess the power of attorney or whatever, this and that there, you know. Hell, I thought it was weird that every time something happened, Mo3 manager reporting that shit to the news. I thought that was fucking weird. Nigga reported Boosie getting hit up. Which I don't even know if that shit even true. So, all right, so check this out, right? So check this out. So when you go back and look at the first time when they came out and they put out the trailer for Triple D Revenge, right? I'm trying to find the just give me a moment. I'm looking. All right, here we go. On the first one, on the first Triple D, like the trailer, you had. Let's see if Roderick Watson is on here. Hold on. Let's see if Roderick Watson on here. Nope. Yeah, I see Roderick Watson. That was the guy that played Cash. All right, cool. So he on there. All right. You had Akira Akira Perkins. Let's see if Akira Perkins is in here. So you got Mo3 as Draco, Roderick Watson as Cash, Big Lou, Mr. E, Erica Pinkett. I don't see a Akira Perkins. I don't see that name. You see Akira Perkins. This is on the first trailer that came out. You had after Akira, You had Baby Hollywood. Hey, appreciate that super chat. You had Baby Hollywood, right? So we all know who Baby is. That's the radio disc jockey. So when you go here in the credits now, you don't see none. You don't see Baby name on here. You don't see Baby name on here. After you see Baby name, you see let's see who Andre is. Andre Dean Raven. Let's see what Andre at. We don't see Andre on here. You know what it seemed like to me, what they did? I'm going to tell you what I think they did. They took, when they put out that first trailer, the people names that are on that trailer right now, allegedly, I think they got paid insurance money. Yep, exactly. I believe Rain name was on it at first to be able to collect the payout, but after they got it, they took him off so that there couldn't be an investigating point towards him. Facts. But this nigga here named Daryl, Williams, right? Daryl Williams is a digital creator, and he also works at law office of Glenn D. Tucker. Let me see what that is. Hold on right quick. Let's see. Law office, Glenn D. Tucker. Let me share my screen. I think that's some bullshit because look, you don't see one nigga in these pictures. Personal injury law firm company. You don't see no niggas in this motherfucking you don't see Daryl or nobody. So I think honestly, whoever the nigga Daryl is, that's the nigga that allegedly helped them do what they needed to do. What up, Janet? That's what I think would happen. That's exactly what I think would happen. Then you had Josh and them people, the Jackson attorney. It's funny, all them niggas was in cahoots with each other. All them niggas in cahoots with each other, man. Now you want to talk about some strange shit? That's some strange shit. Well, you got a nigga that's supposed to be a whole fucking attorney, but he's nowhere to be seen. When I go through his pages and stuff, through his His background, y'all go look at his background. You don't see anything with him selling any cases, talking, showing or talking about any clients that he done helped. If you look on the nigga friend list, all you see is hood niggas and hood bitches. And another thing you see is a shady ass motherfucking church. So, like y'all said, like I said in the beginning, nobody had their best interest in Mo 3. It seemed like everything was just playing the fuck out, man. Playing the fuck out to the T. But that's what they did. Looked like they switched. Everybody got paid at a different time, seemed like. And a lot of these motherfuckers that moved up out of Texas too. And listen, let me ask y'all something. Just ask yourself this question here too, man. They keep pushing this shit back. Q1 keep doing all these interviews. You got the whole GRC locked up. You got Devin Brown locked up. He was the first motherfucker to go down. They go pick up Q1. Devin Brown snitches. He tells his side, do whatever, this and that there, right? I just feel like it was just all a play where he most likely will be back home to raise his kids. I think him and Johnson made a whole fucking agreement. Salute to Miss Hick. Oh, Dion now. Salute. Appreciate that. I appreciate y'all supporting the Cash App, the platform. I appreciate it. I think it was like, man, the deal between them was that if you get caught, if it go the way like where say like you get caught, man, I'm gonna tell on you, you tell on them niggas, and you bring your ass home. So then when it come down to Yellow Beezy, now I do agree with Dre about one thing that he said last night. He don't think Yellow gonna get no time. Cause I think they throwing the case, man. I think they all throwing the case. But hey, I still believe that they throwing the case though. You say, why didn't they use his government name? Rain must have the rights to Mo 3 and not Melvin Noble. That's a good question. But don't y'all think that's fucked up, man, that they got their dude mom out the way like that though? Like she ain't even got no parts and no say so on what's going on with her son, as far as this court case, as far as the music. Just nothing, man. It's like they just erased her. That's how I feel. Like they just erased, you know what I'm saying, his whole family. They never even existed. And I don't understand how them baby mamas got full access to everything when Mo 3 wasn't even fucking married. That what you think, Mo? That Key1 trying to help Yellow Bees out. She said that shit on Facebook. She put that shit on there. She say, Rainwater, your day will come. And you right. You right. Cause one old girl, Jasmine, living with them at the time. She was living with them at the time. So she definitely should have done right by that dude mama. But that's a cold fucking piece though, man. You know, it's like them niggas tagged up and teamed up to go against Mo 3, and I'll be down. The motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, that he helped give life to kids. Them motherfucking hoes came back and motherfucking tag teamed against his damn mama. Every time you say you think about that shit, boy, that shit just get more and more disgusting, man. To sit and think about all the slime ball shit that these niggas and these bitches was doing, man. Fucked up on all levels. But I promise you one thing, though. We can sit on here and talk all motherfucking day. Talk all motherfucking day. But them niggas in Dallas, they know exactly what the fuck happened to Mo 3. They know exactly what happened to Mo 3. Like them bitches was praying on that nigga death, huh? That what it seemed like. I guess they want wifey or main chick motherfucking material, so they're like, fuck it. Hell no, G. Ain't no motherfucking honor amongst thieves and crooks. But that nigga just could have got away though, man. And then you know what tripped me out, I seen an interview where the motherfucking nigga say 3 was finna do something stupid, he was finna sign with Black Youngster. Why was that gonna be stupid? And it wasn't gonna be with Black Youngster, it was gonna be with Yo Gotti. Now that's a good ass fucking question. That's a good ass fucking question. Probably all the motherfuckers got this shit. And how motherfucking old boy be coming up with shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he probably had the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He probably had that motherfucker. I don't know though. I think Big B done stepped in some shit that he didn't want to step in, fucking with them young ass niggas. That's what I think what happened with him. You know, Big B, that nigga that's in the hood that got all the young niggas that hang around his shop making it hot and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's who Big B is. I know a lot of Big B's. Everybody got a Big B in their hood. And like I said yesterday, it ain't no telling what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, nigga be talking about in that goddamn barbershop and niggas gossiping in that motherfucker. Let me pull this up right quick too. Hold on, y'all. See if this dumbass nigga he had to open his fucking mouth. Which this young ass nigga here need to sit his motherfucking ass down too. Honeycomb braids. He had a lot to say about Mo 3 too. Hold on, let me share my screen. See it right quick. Jesus, man.
Stove head, but these all the time. I'm finna try to run your over or something. I'm finna duck down and hit the gas over, man.
Let me rewind it right quick.
But Mo 3 didn't want to get caught with the gun on him by 12 of them. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, talking about, well, let's just listen to the rest of the video.
All this be trying to we driving the wrong way now, B. I'm finna tell you, bro, we finna drive the wrong way on the interstate, and you finna have to get me this way. We finna have to be at the stove head, but these all the time. I'm finna try to run your over or something. I'm finna duck down and hit the gas over, man. Listen, I'm not getting out that car though. No, that's dead. That's dead right there. That dead. I'm gonna run your lap over. I ain't gonna even lie. That boy, I'm jumping off the interstate. Well.
Anyway,
so he Honeycomb Brady say he would have ran the motherfucker over if he was in the same position that Mo 3 was in on that motherfucking interstate. Fuck no. Karen, that's some bullshit. Hell no. No. I don't think now one of them niggas got a conscience. I don't think so. You gotta remember this was a GRC hit. You got one nigga in there that's threw his life away for a big ugly big booty bitch. You got another nigga that's locked up in there. He like niggas. You know what I'm saying? So nah, them niggas ain't got no fucking conscience. And like I say, you see what Key One on. He just want the murder for hire, for getting paid for throwing off his shit. That nigga was sitting there and do what he gotta do and living happily ever after up in that motherfucking penitentiary. Them niggas ain't got no conscience. So we don't know why he got out. I'm sure it was a reason for him getting out. Remember, they said Mo 3 was used to getting in a shootout. Mo 3 thought that gun was over there. That's why he got out that motherfucking car. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts why that nigga got out that car. That nigga was getting prepared for a shootout, but I still say, man, you know, I know if I was in a situation like Mo3, if I was in a situation, the last motherfucker I would have called would have been motherfucking drip drop. I wouldn't have called this motherfucking ass. What he gonna do? What he gonna do? So that's why I don't believe that Mo3 called him. We would never know. We would never get the phone records for that. We'll never get the phone records for that. We'll never know the truth on what happened. That's his story. For all we know, shit, that nigga was calling 3 all type of punk ass motherfuckers. Shit, he called his damn mama once, so shit. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine what the fuck he was calling that nigga. I say shit. It ain't. I just don't believe that Mo3 called that nigga to my man. Where you at, man? Where you at, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Where you at, man? I don't believe that shit. What you gonna do? Karen said she would have been rolling on rims, pushing that Camaro over the bridge. Man, you know what? We ain't seen the back end though. That's the other problem. We ain't seen the back end of that video, so we don't know. We don't know what the fuck was going on in the back of him. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. We don't even know, man. But it do feel fucked up. Like why would that nigga stop in the middle of the motherfucking interstate? Like I say, some ain't adding up where it just seemed like maybe he thought that was the movie, y'all. Molly, I don't believe that shit. You believe that? How was it recorded? And who would have thought to record? Who would have thought to recorded it? Record the conversation you talking to him in his last moments. You think that's probably what he told Mo3? I'm right behind you, man. That's probably what he told his ass. But then just the fact like that nigga say, man, I heard everything. I heard everything, man. Go look at the picture of him stretched out. The phone sitting right there. But Mo Lee, he can say whatever he want to say. We would never know because he's not subpoenaed. He's not getting on the stand and testify. They're not using that shit for evidence. We would never know what that conversation was about. No, Charlotte, I don't know about all that shit now. But I tell you one thing, we gonna be still sitting up here guessing and insinuating. You feel me? We still gonna be doing that because they it ain't no telling when we gonna have when Mo3 gonna have his they gonna have their day in court. Who said the videos that talking about the prosecutors were out of Dallas? But I don't know why Keywan sitting up there acting like motherfucker. He acting like he was not on that motherfucking interstate. That nigga was there. Them people got his phone pinged and tagged and they're all around that motherfucker. That's tough. That's tough. That I don't know how much time these motherfuckers need. They had 5 fucking years. But no, they say they had them boys pinged out there at Josh's house, him and Devin Brown. So, let's just say for shits and giggles that if he put it this way, I think he was there. Let's just say he was there, but he won in that Camaro. You see what I'm saying? What up, Melanated Queen? Man, that's the problem. It's all type of shit that narratives and speculation and he say, she say what somebody, said or did or this and that there. One thing we do know for sure is that them niggas is all that Big B shop. That came out of his mouth. We do know that. We do know off that interstate right there, off that exit, Big B shop was probably about a mile or 2 away. We do know that. We do know Trap Boy Freddy was on the fucking freeway talking about niggas, somebody get their shit together. We know the nigga was on the freeway. The question is, how did them niggas loop around that freeway like that fast as they did? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, coordinated hit. Yeah, no doubt. But I think you either gotta be either plain stupid or retarded to be on social media talking about your case to everybody, that's following this motherfucker. Or like you say, that nigga didn't have nothing to do with it. One of the two. Yeah, we talked about that last night on Melanated Queen. We talked about that last night. I know what you're talking about. How y'all feel about Ashley? Y'all think Ashley know more than what the fuck she talking about? How y'all really feel about Ashley? You know, she the only one out of them girls that's talking. That's being friendly, communicating. Man, we hear all that shit, Dorian. That's what I'm saying. It's all these speculations. He say, she say. But see, listen, let me tell you something. Yeah, she did talk bad about Mo3. But check this out, though. I'm going to tell you. If them people said they got what they got, right, which was 16 gigabytes of evidence, pardon me, that's gonna show that this person, that person, whoever else they got going was all connected together and all on the interstate. Y'all remember how they did straight drop? Y'all remember how they did straight drop when he was on, when they showed him, you know, going to pick up the Mercedes and going to his apartment, you know, going to the little chick apartment, you know. Maybe that's what they got on them. And you talking about 16 gigabytes of evidence, that means they got evidence on them for years. Because y'all got to remember they picked up Yellow Bees and shit 2 or 3 times. And he knew about that shit. Remember the nigga was riding around with motherfucking lean bottles and shit? But wasn't no dope up in there? That's a nigga that got the drop. That knew them people was finna come get him or pull him over. That's why I said I wouldn't be surprised with a dirt ass cop involved in all this shit. Yep, exactly. Yep, just like they did the Mo Block niggas. Had everywhere them niggas went. But you know what'd be real fucked up though? What if after they pulled that hit, right, on that interstate, and they went to that barbershop? What if after they pulled that hit and they went right to that barbershop? That nigga think his shit got hit up then. That bitch really gonna get hit up. Man, I'm not gonna get into that, man. I can't get into that. I will say this here. That motherfucker who Ratchet had on his channel coming up there talking about what was his name on there? D or somebody like that? That was the nigga name, right? D. Talking about he was busting back at motherfucking the nigga that was shooting at Mo 3. That nigga faked than a motherfucker. The only nigga they showed on the news was motherfucking that doctor. And that doctor, yep, just lying. And that fucking doctor, his voice didn't sound like it matched that doctor's, you know, personality, you know, body, you know, lifestyle, none of that shit. That was the only motherfucker that was on that motherfucking thing. What up, G Money? Hey, make sure y'all hit that motherfucking super chat, man. We need about 3 more super chats to hit that little target, man. Y'all make sure y'all go and support the channel. I don't give a fuck how much y'all put on there. Just hit the target. He sounded like a Dr. Dre type of doctor. I don't know what the fuck he sounded like. What up, TD? I don't know what the fuck he sound like. You know, I found it kind of funny that Surtez got hit up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I thought that was funny when Surtez got hit up. Surtez looked like the motherfucker too, though, running down the goddamn freeway. Whoever D sound like, I know one thing, that nigga went on that motherfucking freeway. Why you say that? Why you think the car was disabled? It did seem like that motherfucker just stopped. Facts. I can dig that, Uncle G. Said we definitely got to see other angles of the freeway and video of them getting in and out of that Camaro before and after. I think that's what they're gonna show. I do believe that's what they're gonna show. They gonna do the same thing like they did the motherfucking O Block boys, how they did motherfucking Straight Drop. So what Trap Boy gonna get up there and talk about? What he gonna talk about on the stand? What he gonna talk about as a state witness? Or is he gonna go up there and go pull a Woody? Man, half y'all probably think shit Mo 3 still alive. Shit. For real though. Half of these niggas think Mo 3 still alive. Oh, for real though. Hey, whoa, these motherfuckers still hating on me. I need about 3 more of them super chats, man. You see what I'm saying? This is the type of shit I be talking about, bro. This shit I be talking about, man. These motherfuckers still hating on me, man. Shit, Trap Boy already been telling on motherfuckers. That nigga been telling. Trap Boy say, motherfucker, if you niggas need to know something, that's some shit y'all gonna have to ask right. Hey, let me ask y'all something. Though. Do y'all remember when Say Cheese and Yella had that little sit down? Y'all remember that? And I could have sworn that motherfucker Say Cheese said that he was in California. I meant Miami. He said he was in Miami. He said he was in Miami at first when he found out Mo 3 passed away. So then when he asked Yella that shit, and Yella like, yeah, you was in California with me, wasn't you? Yeah, that's right. We was in California together. I think that nigga knew about that shit too, allegedly. Oh, ain't no doubt that motherfucking highway scene was staged. But yeah, man, check this out though, y'all. But what it all boiled down to is that nobody had Mo3's best interest. That nigga had no friends, bro. He had no friends. Nigga didn't even trust Boosie, man. I wish 3 would have seen straight through that bullshit too, with that lie detector test shit. He just didn't have nobody in his corner but his family, his mama. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have nobody when it all boiled down to it. Nigga just was out there, man, alone, man. But for them niggas to call Mo3 back to do a scene that they didn't even need, made that nigga go out his way to come all the way back to fucking Texas. That let me know, man, that all them motherfuckers had something to do with it. But listen, man, I gotta go, y'all. We gonna catch up on the next one, bro. Cause like I say, we stuck like Chuck right now. But if you get a chance, y'all go check out that live from last night that Sin did. That was a good live. It was actually telling and funny at the same time. Me too, Mo. I wish his mother would have you know what I'm saying, got in there. But she listened to, she only got them boys, and when she listened to Cole Gotti, man, listened to her son Corey, she felt him, probably being the man of the family now. And Corey made a bad decision. Mo3 didn't have, shit rain on fucking paperwork. Why would you want to put him on there? Maybe at that time you thought he was feeling some type of way, and say, man, I'm gonna go rap, I'm gonna do this on behalf of my brother, man, and blah 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 blah, and said, yeah, I'm gonna let Rain go and do this man, but at the end of the day, man, got fucked over. And that's just where we at. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Make sure y'all support the channel, and be generous. Don't be no motherfucking hater. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all that did support the platform today. I appreciate y'all. And, man, I'm going to have to catch y'all on the next one, man. Believe that. Long live Mo3. Them niggas will get their time, man. Mama Nicole said Rainwater going to see, his day will come. But until then, shit, we going to holler.
Tell me, I don't give a fuck what them niggas say. Nigga, I keep up, nigga. Gotta deal with this shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas recognize real niggas. Sucker niggas, you gotta step aside, nigga. We let you, nigga. Let's go. Say, niggas hating on me, I don't give a fuck. Still out of east side, nigga, live it up. I'ma throw it up like a gang sign. I'ma shine in the club like it's game time. I'm the king, ain't no tilting for the top spot. You niggas tired running out like a shot clock. Got the bitches all on me like a hot spot. And I fire nigga up like a crock pot. So them big dead bitch, I know I got hurt. Smoking big brother, yeah, you know this shit perfect. Ay, middle finger to them niggas we done came up. Get your change up, then them niggas change up. Baby, say no surprise, niggas been fake. I guess I can't lie, them niggas been hating. Ay, niggas actin' foul, make a nigga clutch something. Real niggas stay quiet when they touch something. I remember times where a nigga couldn't get it. I'm just trying to shine for them niggas in my city. Ay, catch me dressing all black like an inner tube. Trying to get back on my feet like some tennis shoes. Ain't no love here, so you know how we live. Baby need milk, so you know how we get it. Ay, niggas say they got love, turn around and it's gone. Nigga one false move, nigga play like a song. Tryna hold my niggas up like a kickstand.
Niggas sinking, so we call it quicksand. My niggas fell off, so I took it as a lesson. Put it all on my shoulders, I respond to the pressure. If niggas ain't gonna help me, that's just what it is. Independent, yeah, I'm still how the fuck a deal. Hey, once you fall off, so you know them niggas waiting. I know them niggas mad, so I do it in they face. For my niggas, I know they gon' step. This for Big Chop, cause I know he gon' help. If a nigga touch me, then he getting touched. You told baby you ain't loyal, then he getting cut. Been through so much now, I know they can't stop me. Came a long way from them Wilshire apartments. Told baby, hold me down, nigga, I'ma hold it up. Till they put me in the ground, nigga, I'ma go nuts. This is for the ones that believe in me. Call Slim, cause I know he gon' squeeze with me. Made a lot of bad decisions that's gon' be with me. Call Mr. Person cause he getting cheese with me. Been through so much now, I know they can't stop me. Came a long way from the Wilshire apartment. Told baby, hold me down, nigga, I'ma hold it up. Till they put me in the ground, nigga, I'ma go nuts. Huh? Tryna hold my niggas up like a kickstand. Niggas sinking, so we call it the quicksand. My niggas fell off, so I took it as a lesson. Put it all on my shoulders, I respond to the pressure. If niggas ain't gonna help me, that's just what it is. Independent, yeah, I'm still how the fuck a deal. Hey, once you fall off, so you know them niggas waiting. I know them niggas mad, so I do it in they face. Huh? I be on the grind, don't stop. 24/7 like a motherfucking clock. Yeah, I put it on the fam, I ain't never finna fake it. Whole team on my back, bitch, I bet we finna make it. Got my own squad, all we need is the moolah. Got my own gun, don't need no shooter. Bunch of real niggas, this a motherfucking movement. Life like a scene out of motherfucking movie. Got my own squad, all we need is the moolah. Got my own gun, don't need no shooter. Bunch of real niggas, this a motherfucking movie. Like the scene out the motherfucking movie. Got my own squad, all we need is the moolah. Got my own gun, don't need no shooter. Bunch of real niggas, this a motherfucking movie. Like the scene out the motherfucking movie. Same judge, baby, this my new shit. Yeah, I'm back up on my feet like my new kicks. Yeah, these niggas don't do shit. So I'm hollering, fuck y'all, it's the blue. They ain't made it out yet, so I'm trying to get my day right. Running through the night, all the way back to daylight. Just said 100 years, nigga, free looking. Shout to the real gangsta, RP talking. Yeah, you know a nigga winning, told her I ain't no pussy, so you know a nigga sinning. Never changed on a nigga, but I fell back. Never lied on a track, nigga, straight facts. I'm just trying to make a million. You ain't grinding with me, give a fuck with how you feeling. Tell them niggas don't call, that's the bread right. Told Short that don't call, that's the end right. What we need is we got my own gun, I don't need no shoulders. Bunch of real niggas, this a motherfucking movie. Like the scene out the motherfucking movie. Got my own squad, all we need is we got my own gun, I don't need no shoulders. Bunch of real niggas, this a motherfucking movie. Like the scene out the motherfucking movie. Niggas hating, but I just tell them thanks, though. No bullshit, baby, just bankroll. Rule number 6, never let a nigga play me. Told her we the bad boys, no Chuck Daily. They be acting tough and fuck around and get touched. I got 2 sons, I can die tomorrow, don't give a fuck. I wake up and thank God that my mama still living. I lost Jeff, I just smoke a lot of blunts to deal with it. Took my losses as a lesson, I respond to the pressure. I know they gon' disrespect me, cause I know I ain't finna let them. When the game go, gotta watch your homies in these hoes. Told me they gon' play with mine, bitch, cause you gon' be exposed. I been down a couple months and niggas act like niggas got it. I won't ask niggas for nothing, I just take they fucking spot. Told them niggas when I'm dead, that's the only way I stop. Told them niggas they gon' have to take me out just like God. What we need is we got my own guns, I don't need no shoulders. Bunch of real niggas, this a